the bunker. Waiting for some people to get in here. Gonna make me some coffee. And this pot I'm using to make this coffee with, Little Miss Prepper made her some spaghetti noodles with butter. So there's a lot of butter in this water. But due to the economy, you cannot throw anything away with the Civil War and this World War about to happen. So even though there's butter in there and starch and stuff left over from that spaghetti, I'm not throwing that away. That's going in my coffee. I'm really surprised there isn't anyone in here yet. Welcome. It's All America Prepper. Coming at you from the bunker. See, we got one person in here, so, well, shit. We had one person. Just waiting for people to get in here. Because this is some serious information. I guess I can go ahead and get started and people can catch it on a rewatch. But, for instance, it's the little things that's going to get you through. If it isn't obvious to you by now, our economy is crashing. Okay? So, that's going to make preparing for war a lot more difficult. So, one of the things you're going to have to learn is you cannot waste anything. Alright? Like, look at all that butter floating in there. It was in that pot. Well, that's getting mixed in with my coffee. Is it going to taste that good? No. But I can't waste anything. So, there was butter in that pot. I'm not throwing away that butter. So I just put the water in there, heated it up, and I'm making my coffee with it. Again, now I see we got somebody in here. Look at all that butter floating around in there. You're like, why in the hell would he be putting that butter in his coffee? Well, my wife made some spaghetti in there with just butter and spaghetti noodles. And that butter was left over in there. Now, with this Civil War that's coming and this World War, and they're both coming, you cannot waste anything. You can't do it. And it's going to be difficult to prepare for the Civil War. And we are already at World War III. And we are on the verge of having a Civil War. Now, you may think differently. Okay, but let's talk about the Civil War for a minute. If Trump gets elected, cities are going to burn. People are going to raise hell. It's going to be dangerous. And I do believe it's going to spark off a civil war. If he does not get elected, cities are going to burn. People are going to raise hell. And it's going to spark off civil war. Either way, we're going to have a civil war in this country. And there's no way around it. We are at World War III because NATO is really putting a squeeze on Russia. Well, if you know, America is NATO, really. I mean, yeah, there's lots of other countries that are in NATO, but America is really paying the bills and calling the shots. And this here war with Russia through that other country It's just a proxy war. It's really America against Russia. So that's going to be World War III. And this election, that's going to be civil war. Okay? Now, there's a lot of people out there that's a lot better financially off than I am. That's facts. But then again, there's a lot of people out there that is not financially well off. Either way, you know, our dollar's crashing. For instance, little Miss Pepper went to the grocery store for my dad. My dad's a Vietnam veteran, got cancer from the Agent Orange after all these years, and he's dying. But all he wanted was bologna sandwich. He wanted cheese to go with it, tomatoes to go with it, lettuce to go with it, and he wanted some batteries because even though he's on his way out, he's one of them old Kaisers that looks out the window all the time. Got to know everything that's going on around in the neighborhood. Well, he uses them batteries. They're called 123 batteries for his night vision. How you doing? And let's see here. Well, I understand that. Do our best to prepare for whatever and stay paralyzed in our faith. Always ask for the armor of God. Amen. I agree with you. Because, you know, people can believe what they want, but you're going to need God to get through this. There is no way around that. You're going to need God to get through what's coming. Now, I will talk a little bit biblical because I am a Christian. I'm a very religious man. And, you know, it is prophecy. Okay, what is happening is prophecy. Okay, we are in the last days. And along with the last days, it's going to be famine. You know, there's going to be wars, rumors of wars, illnesses, and there's a new one out there, folks. There's a new one out there. Hey, what's up? Do you ever sleep? Nope. 20 minutes to 2 hours. That's it. The rest of the time, I'm reading, or I'm training, or I'm on YouTube, or taking care of my dad. But no, I have PTSD from being in the shit. So, all I need, I'm the perfect soldier. Because all I need is 20 minutes to 2 hours. That's it. That's all the sleep I need. And I do not do drugs. Now, let me back up on that. Yes, I do, in a way. I drink coffee. And caffeine is a drug. That's facts. So, but besides caffeine, I do not do drugs. I don't smoke. I don't drink alcohol. Maybe 1 or 2 beers every 3 months. Maybe. So, and that's a good thing to, okay, that's a good thing to talk about. I'm going to try to keep up with the chat tonight. Normally I talk about what's going on, then I get into the chat. But so if y'all don't, I'm going to try to keep up with the chat and get my point across to you. So, right now, you need to be preparing for war, Civil War and World War III. You need to be preparing for that. Now, one of the ways to prepare for that is get rid of your vices, okay? Now, I'm going to drink my coffee, all right, until there is none. And then when there is none, well, I'm just going to have to live without it. Lucky for me, though, I do know a lot of plants that grow out there that have caffeine in them. Yep. In Florida, there's certain plants that grow that's got a lot of caffeine in them. Actually, more caffeine than coffee, unless you make it as strong as I do. So I still will be able to be caffeinated. And I will make a video probably during the daylight, and I will show you the plant. It grows everywhere in Florida. And you just take the leaves and you make tea with it, and it's loaded with caffeine. Okay, because if you just cold turkey coffee, caffeine, you're going to have withdrawals. You're going to have terrible headaches, because I've done it before and got headaches. So caffeine is a drug. But so you need to get rid of your vices. If you're a smoker, yeah, same for sugar. Yes. Now, let me show you here. Now, this is what I use for sugar. I use honey. Okay. Regular plain sugar is bad for you. They have to bleach it to make it white. Honey, it's not so bad for you, and a lot of people says it's good for you. Nevertheless, I use honey. That's the only sugar I use is honey. And again, I know plants out there that you can get sugar from too. And it grows a lot down here. I quit drinking January 2023, and I quit smoking 2 months ago. Congratulations. That is a big deal. That's quitting smoking. Now, that was hard for me. Okay. Now, the quitting drinking, it was kind of hard, but I wasn't very bad on it. But I hated cigarettes my whole life, but I work as a bouncer. All right, it's a stressful job, and so I started smoking those stupid vape pens, and I am the head of security at the biggest strip club in Tampa. Okay. Now, right now, though, my dad's over there dying of cancer. So I had to take time off work to take care of him. That's my dad. He's dying. Got to take care of him. All natural honey's great. Yeah, for a lot of things. Yes, it is. And this is supposed to be. But I'm very skeptical of anything I buy in a store. Now, normally I got people that I get my honey from that raise their own bees. But I just happen to run out of it. And I like putting honey in my coffee because it's a double kick. I get the energy from the sugar blast of the honey, and I get the energy from the caffeine in the coffee. All right? As you should be. I get honey from a local farmer. Yes. Because, you know, anything you buy in the store now, you can't trust it. There's so much fake food out there and fake honey that I don't trust anything I get from the store. So I try my best to get it from people that know. Okay? All right. And also, it's going to be hard to prepare for this civil war and this world war. Now, bear with me, I had a heat stroke in Afghanistan, so I have pronunciation problems, okay? But other than that, I'm fine. It was 140 degrees over there, wearing body armor during the day. I wasn't drinking water like I should. I was drinking Red Bulls, and all I had on my mind was kicking ass. And the heat got to me. I went, and had a heat stroke. It didn't mess up nothing but my speech. So I literally had to learn how to talk again. But other than that, man, I'm good. Okay? So, that's one of the things you need to do to get ready for the Civil War and World War III, because they're both going to happen, is get rid of your vices. Stop smoking. Stop drinking. Stop doing drugs. Hey, good evening, Devil Dwayne Prepper. Good evening, brother. I'm at it again, man. I got Dad down for tonight. He sent me to the store to buy him some stuff. All right. And I'm preparing for this Civil War because this election, probably going to have one. And it is obvious that we are on the road to World War III. That's obvious. So, right now I'm talking about, well, first, don't waste nothing. Little Miss Prepper made her some spaghetti noodles. She put some butter in there. So, I use this pot to heat my water up for my coffee. And there was a lot of butter left in there. Well, so I just poured the butter and the water in the coffee. And you're probably like, man, that's gross. Probably is. But it's a mindset. At this point, you cannot waste anything. Can't do it. I'm not going to. Okay. And you know why. I'm financially strapped. And I'm just not going to do it. For instance, little Miss Prepper, Dad wanted a bologna sandwich. Okay. So for the cheese, the bread, the bologna, the tomato, the mayonnaise, he needed some of them batteries for his night vision, because the old Kaiser, all he does is look out and see what's going on. And just that was over $100, man. And that was the smallest head of lettuce I ever seen. It looked like a Brussels sprout. I mean, it was like that big for real. It's ridiculous how much things are costing. So, preparing for this Civil War and this World War and this economy, it's going to be tough. Okay, somebody said, right, I can get as much as I can from farmer markets. Yes. That's the way you want to go. And also, when you go to a farmer's market, you're supporting a person. Yeah, the dang old lettuce was about the size of a Brussels sprout, man. It was ridiculous. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. I was like, what? But, yeah, when you go to the farmer's market, you're instead of supporting a big company, you're helping an individual. And that is the right thing to do. You need to do that if you can. So, but if you can, stop smoking, stop drinking. My only vice that I have left is coffee. And I know a plant that grows out there that I can get my caffeine from. So, I'm good. Alright. Now, another way you need to prepare for this war is when things pop off, and they are going to pop off, you need to have any medical thing that you have, you need to have it taken care of. I wish I could sell my at the farmer's market. Yeah. So, yep. But I didn't read that one thing out loud because of YouTube. Okay. But in this economy, it's going to make it tougher to get ready for the war, the Civil War. That's just facts. Everything is costing so much. And Devil Dwayne, he knows, man, you know, my situation. I'm fixing to be homeless until I get my little houseboat built. But that's a whole nother story. But I will get into that a little bit too, because, okay, you need to get yourself in physical condition, the best that you can. Doesn't matter how good a shape the other people are. What matters is how good a shape you're in. I usually hand it out to the homeless people over. Yeah, that's awesome, man. That is awesome. But you need to get yourself in the best physical shape that you can get in. Okay? That's one thing. All right? And another thing is if you have medical problems, you need to get them fixed as soon as you can. Excuse me. So, I got something for my throat. All that hollering I've been doing, training. Because I've been training some people because they can obviously see what's happening. And I am teaching classes, by the way. And I don't charge that much. But you are going to get hollered at because it's literally military style training. Alright? And so it's messing my voice up. So I got to have something for it. So, any medical issues you have, and if you can get them fixed, you need to get it done. If you need knee surgery, any surgeries that you need done, and you can get it done, you need to get it done now. If you got any bad teeth, you need to get them fixed, or you need to get them pulled. Okay? Because just one bad tooth without medical help can go septic and can put you out of the fight. Oh man, when I was younger, I was a bouncer and I bodyguarded for a local millionaire trailer park owner. Cool, man. If you go on my channel, I got some pictures of me bodyguarding Jeff Gordon. I bodyguarded a lot of people also. Security is really all I've ever done. Security in one form or another. Such as contract work in other countries. But security. That's why I'm qualified to talk about this. Okay? That's another thing too. There's a lot of people out there that claims they know what to do and all. If they haven't seen combat, they really don't know a whole lot. When I went in for my brain surgery last month, I was so worried crap would pop off while I was under. Woke up to find Trump got shot. Yeah. Yep. And I'm telling you, man, it's getting real. When's the last time someone running for president in America got shot? Okay? Yeah, Reagan got shot. Not that that's to make light of it, but he got shot by some crazy person and all, and you can say, well, the person that shot Trump was crazy. Well, for one, I work security. And there is no way that someone with a rifle should have been able to get on a roof within 130 yards of a presidential candidate. That should have never happened. And something is very wrong with that. Yeah, my foot needs to heal. I think about the election a lot. I need my feet in working order. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. So, yeah, let's address that, too. Alright? You're going to need you a good pair of boots. Oh, damn, your heel is broken. Whew. I bet that hurt. So, and I'm sorry about that, but you're going to need you a good pair of boots. And don't just go out and buy you a new pair of boots and set them on a shelf and say, when the war breaks out, I'm going to wear these boots. If you do that, them boots are going to hurt bad. You got to break them in. You got to wear them boots and get them broken in before you plan on covering any kind of mileage, yeah, you're going to have some blisters bad. And I'll tell you something else. I ain't talking to you, baby. I'm on live. Sorry. Carry you some duct tape. Get the Gorilla Tape. It's better. When you wear your boots and you're having to cover some miles on your feet, and you feel you're going to get a blister in a certain spot, get that duct tape, tear a piece of it off, put it on that spot on your foot where it's rubbing in that boot. That'll save you a world of hurt. That duct tape will literally keep from your skin rubbing off. And I doubt there's very few people in this world that hasn't experienced having on new shoes or boots and rubbing a raw spot. And that hurts. That hurts a lot. So breaking in a new pair of boots, you do not want to be doing that when the war starts. You already want to have them boots broken in. That's real talk. All right. And you want to take all your any of your medical issues you can. You want to take care of that. Especially your teeth. You know, anything. But like I said, just one bad tooth. If it gets infected, you can't go to the hospital and get medicine for it. That can get infected bad, and you know, your teeth are right next to your brain. That could be a dangerous infection, and that could do you in. So, me, I fought all my life, working as a bouncer, fighting MMA. You see my cover picture. That was me literally, hey, how you doing? So that was me literally getting, doing all right, man. Besides, you know, I'm gonna deal with my dad dying. But everything comes to an end. So, get you a good pair of boots. You're gonna need those. And it is true what I say, one is done and two is one. But, you know, still one's better than nothing. If you can afford you two identical pair of boots that are really good boots, I'd go ahead and get two of them. Now, I recommend too, boots on a budget. Okay? Now, you can get you some good boots. About the only good thing you can get at Walmart, but you can't go to Walmart, and they do sell some good quality boots at Walmart that will last you a long time. And if you can, get you two pair. If you can't, just get one. You know, because again, it's going to be harder to prepare for this war that's coming. But his money is tight as it is. Especially for a guy like me. I'm literally fixing to be homeless. What's up? Hey, Fruity Pebbles. Good to have you here. We're having a serious conversation. Because what I'm talking about is really about to happen. So far, we're just starting with the boots. Alright, so now you got you some good boots. Now, you want to get you some socks. Because, you know, we're starting from the ground up. In war, your feet are... Thank you, Fruity Pebbles. She said she was sorry to hear about my dad. Thank you. The Vietnam War, the Agent Orange is taking him out. Yeah, I found some Coleman boots. Because they was cheap. Put insoles, and they're great. Yeah. That's another thing. I should have... Thank you for reminding me of that. It'll help with them boots if you get you some good insoles. They usually sell them right next to the boots. For one, it'll be easier on your feet. Excuse me. And two, it'll make the inside of those boots last longer. So that's a double hitter right there. It'll be easier on your feet and to make the inside of them boots last longer. That's going to be important because without your feet, you're going to be in bad shape. So you got to take care of your feet. That's the first thing they teach you. Anybody here that's been in the military, they know. Now, I ain't saying I was in the military. I have been in combat, but I was just contractor, okay? But take care of your feet. So you want to get you some socks. And you want to get good socks. And plenty of them. Because you're going to go through them. Waterproofing the leather and keep the boots clean. Yes. Okay, if you can give me 1 second, I'm going to get my boot stuff and show you that's a good one. So let me grab my boot stuff. Oh. All right, I'm coming. Okay. See, I know boots is important. I keep my boot stuff in this right here. All right. And you're right. You need to waterproof them boots. Yeah, my brother-in-law got Agent Orange in Vietnam. Yep. That's what's killing my dad right now. That's what's killing my dad. Now, you want to get you something like this right here. I'm trying, I don't know if you can see that, but it says, sorry, I'm just using an old ratty camera. But silicone waterproof. You want to get silicone waterproofing for your boots. Okay? That will make your boots last a lot longer. Matter of fact, I need to put some of that on my boots. Luckily, before my mom passed away, because, you know, I ride a motorcycle because that's all I can afford, and I can't afford a car or truck. Insurance is reasonable on a motorcycle. Got so many dogs in here. Let me get to my boots. Choke to death with this on. Oh, man. Trying to get to my boots. Alright. Let's see. Come on. Okay. Wow, they're dirty. This good pair of boots here. And my mom bought me. And you can see they're well broken in too also. But get my boot down here. But yeah, I'm fixing to do exactly what you said. You waterproof them boots, man. Dude, I got so many dogs in here. You know, I live in an 8x10 shed, so it's tight. Get my boot rag here. And I always keep socks in my boots, so I'm ready to go. You wipe them off. You wipe them off before you spray them down with that waterproof spray. So, but yeah, you definitely want to waterproof your boots and take care of your boots. And I'm blessed because my mom bought these boots for me before she passed away. So these boots are very special to me. And they're dang on good pair of boots. Wipe them down. Because I got my old boot rag here. It's just, I've used it for years. It's got all kind of stuff on it. Oil. Just stuff to take care of your leather. Because I'm a guy, I like leather. Love the smell of it. But you can get you a good pair of boots, reasonably priced at Walmart. See, these are Milwaukee boots, which I think they sell them at Walmart. But you can get you a good pair of boots at Walmart for a reasonable price. And they got insoles in them, just like you said, brother. So we covering everything, man. You know, people can, they can stay or they can go. But we're getting ready for war, man. So I'm spraying this waterproof stuff on my boots. Yeah, don't smell good in there. All right. So we got that one done. Sit down right there. And I'm not going to walk y'all through everything, I'm not going to make you sit here and watch me clean my boots. But I wanted to make a point. Did Del Dwayne Prepper, you're right. And this Red Wing, I don't like, Red Wing used to be the best boots you can get, but I really don't care for them anymore. Now they're kind of crappy. You can get you a good pair of work boots at Walmart, man. I get new boots for work each year. I can't believe how expensive they have gotten. Normally cost me $200, $250 a pair each year. Well, I'll tell you how to beat that. I hope I can get that stuff in my coffee. But get them at Walmart, man. They got good boots at Walmart there's nothing cheap anymore, but for the money, and for what you're paying, you can go ahead and get you 2 pair of good boots for that, or even less than that. Although, if you got you some boots you really like, well, then stick with them, Yeah, I'm sorry about that old boy. He ain't happy. Now get off of there. Put my other boot over there so he don't mess it up. These dogs, man. But anyway, so you can see I'm waterproofing my boots. You're right about that. And then get you some socks. Lots of socks. You're going to need them. And get you some duct tape. That way, your boots start rubbing you raw on an area. You put that duct tape on that area and you just go about your business. Now, you want to get a good pair of pants. Now, blue jeans, they come in different colors. They're tough. Now, I'm not going to be political. They have to be, I can't pronounce that word, approved for electrical work. Okay, I get it. I get it. Yeah, you got to have a certain. I get that. Yes, they got to be a certain type approved, so you don't get shocked to death. I understand. And you probably got you a brand you also like too. I get it. Lucky for me, and for most people, they just need a good pair. And I recommend steel toe boots. People, steel toe boots. They'll save your toes, especially riding a motorcycle, but in life. Like for instance, I work as a bouncer, and when I start a new spot, when I come in there with them steel toe boots on, the other bouncers they're like, they're usually wearing tennis shoes because the bouncer's on his feet all night long, and they're like, man, you're gonna work with them boots on all night? And I'm like, yep. I'm like, they are work boots. And normally when you're a new bouncer at a new spot, you get tried that night. That's Murphy's Law right there. And so let's see, compost steel over steel toe, in my opinion. Yeah, I will agree with that. I'll agree with that. But also, them cost more. But if you can afford it, hey Jason, I'm Smith. But yeah, if you can afford it, absolutely, you're right. Now, what I got me on is these are kind of pants I wear all the time, and they're great for combat. They're like cargo style pants. You know, them extra pockets and all. But the one problem, these are tactical pants, and they're good. And they're my everyday. I wear them every day. But I recommend like a pair of. I'm trying to think of the name. Shit. It's a real tough brand, extra thick, made out of jean material. Carhartt. I believe that's the name of it. Carhartt. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. But Carhartt pants. Now it comes down to a personal choice, but those. Am I pronouncing that right? Carhartt. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but they're a lot thicker than regular jeans. And I get the cargo kind because of the pockets. Because in a combat situation, you're going to want, you may need to carry stuff. Okay? And them pockets help out a lot. Instead of just carrying everything in your pack, you can carry stuff in your pockets. Carhartt. Shit. Having a hard time. The best boots I ever had were from England. Lasted 3 years. Okay. But for the money, you can get you some good boots at Walmart. Now, I'm not a fan of Walmart at all, but I have noticed that they do sell some good boots at Walmart's. Had a bundle of pipe fall on my steel toe boots. Saved my big toe, but it smashed the steel toe. Had to cut the boot off with my buck knife. I've heard of that happening to other people also. I sure have. But what would have happened if you didn't have steel toe boots on? You know, I mean, could have ended a lot worse, you know, but I got a saying, you know, you're there, your call. I wasn't there, so I don't know. But for me, I've had them steel toe boots, and he's right, them compost boots. Those compost toe, they are better than regular steel toe. But they cost more. And just a good pair of steel toe boots from Walmart's good enough for me. Toe boots. Okay. Like, I don't quite understand that. I'm an old guy, so I don't understand this new lingo language stuff, but good pair of boots is very important. And we are going to war, people. That's the big dilemma for me, because I got boots, I got the pants, I got the body armor. I'm in pretty good shape because I've been training. I got 3 MMA fights coming up. But I'm about to be homeless. So that's going to be a problem. Yeah, glad you had them on, or your big toe would have been history. Yep, that's why I recommend steel toe boots. You know, and going to war with a pair of tennis shoes, not a good idea. Because, you know, in war times, you know, there could be debris laying all over the place. And a good pair of boots, you're walking over busted up concrete, and brushing up against rebar. Good pair of boots to save your ass. Save your feet. And lots of socks. Get you some good pants. Now, like I said, these are tactical pants. I wear them for every day. And they're lightweight and all, but if I was going into combat, I would want those, I'm going to just try to, you know, I got pronunciation problems. Cohort, I believe it's, I'm maybe saying it right. Cohort, pants. They're a lot thicker. Cargo pants. The Carhartt, I just can't pronounce it. I'm so sorry. But the Carhartt, Cohort, they're thick, and the cargo pants, so you got them pockets, okay? So I got the pants, I'm good, all right? Now, got the body armor. Now, I don't recommend body armor for everyone. Nope. A lot of people, they're not in good enough shape to be running around with body armor on. Now, if you're riding in a vehicle, well, that's a different story. That's a good time to have your body armor on, riding around in the vehicle, because you're not out running around. That body armor gets heavy and it gets hot. So I wouldn't recommend it. It's not for everyone. But if you got the luxury of riding around in a vehicle, yeah, that's the brand. Carhartt. That's the one I'm talking about. Because those are really thick, and that's what you want. Like these tactical pants I got on, they're really thin, and I really wouldn't want them to wear them into combat. Would I if I had to? Yep. But I'd rather have me a good pair of Carhartt cargo pants. They'll last you a lot longer, a lot thicker, less likely to brush up against some rebarb or anything and get cut up. Yeah, get you some good drawers. Yep, good. You want to get you some good underwear too. That's important. Because chafing, man, that right there will make you want to hurt your own self. I got to eat these or I can't talk. But that chafing is brutal, man. And I train a lot. And some days I will wear wrong pair of pants and get chafed. And at the end of the day, I am not happy. Because normally I train. I got the videos on my channel. You can go there and see it. You know, we train with tanks, Humvees, AMRADs. We train with airsoft. I got the videos. You can look them up yourself. They're there. And we train 12 hours a day, every Saturday and every Sunday. Keeps us in shape. Helps us work together as a team. And it's great training. And it's the closest thing you're going to come to real combat without someone getting deleted. I got to be careful the way I say it on these lives, okay? So you get you the Carhartt pants if you can afford them, because even just in a survival situation, say for instance you're in a plane crash or any situation, your clothes is your first line of defense against the elements. So just let that sink in. You know, you end up in a situation, plane crash, EMP goes off, whatever, your clothes is your first line of defense against the elements. That's facts. That's why I recommend, you know, because we are going to have a civil war, in my opinion. We are in the midst of World War III. And you're going to need you a good pair of boots. Break them in. Rub them down like I got leather boots. You want to silicone waterproof them. Good pair of Carhartt cargo pants. Some body armor. A good EDC belt. I prefer a core. They're dang good. It's a good belt. My personal choice, I like a K-bar. This is a K-bar. They come in different types. You're going to need you a good fixed bladed knife. And you're going to need you a good tourniquet. And this is not just for war, but this is for every day. Even if there is no war, you need you a good knife. You need you a good tourniquet. It's a cat tourniquet in here. You need that. Like I said, I recommend the core. And I like it so much that in the description below my videos, I have a discount code for, and I don't make no money now. I don't make no money off of it, but I have a discount code for the core belts because I really like them that much. They're good belts. So, we done discussed footwear. We done discussed pants. Your belt. A good knife. A good tourniquet. Let me get a box of stuff. You're going to need this kind of stuff, man. Just for everyday life. But most definitely for this future that we're headed into. Let me grab this box real quick. Okay. There's some things in here that you're going to need. Trying to get things here where you can see better. So bear with me, folks. I'm doing the best I can. You know, I don't have no fancy studio like most YouTubers do or any of that. I just use what I got. I'm on a budget. Fixed to be homeless. So my dad dies. My family's going to throw me off this property. That's a whole nother story. Now, a good handkerchief. There's a million uses for a good handkerchief. Too many to list. But you need you a good handkerchief. When I ride my Harley Street Bob, I carry a motorcycle sprocket better than brass knuckles. Yes! You're absolutely correct. And since you ride, if you're paying attention, look in the background behind me here. I'm sure you can see that, right? I'm an MC Club. It's an army. Most of them are veterans. It's a brotherhood. No, I'm not a vet. You're a vet? No, I'm not a vet. Can you buy the property with your VA loan benefit? No, I'm not a vet. No, have I seen combat? I was just a contractor. Just a contractor. I can't say that I was a vet. If you know, you know. But no, just a contractor. You need a good handkerchief. Every man does, just for daily life. Again, I'm a big fan of core. In combat and in everyday life. Now these are ballistic glasses. Much better than regular safety glasses. But you need your good pair of ballistic glasses. First thing I noticed when I first found your chat. Oh, okay, cool, brother. I like that. That means you pay attention. A lot of people don't even notice that, man. And these are good for riding too, by the way. These are ballistic glasses. They're way... If safety glasses is the only thing you can get them. But if you can get ballistic glasses, I'd get them. And these are ballistic glasses. I watched your stream yesterday. It was so cool. Rock on, man. Thank you. I appreciate you, Wyatt. Thank you. Yeah, man, I'm just, okay, maybe you and Little Miss Prepper can make a wish on Amazon or Walmart that I can. That'd be cool, you know. That'd be cool. So you know what I got going on, and I'm right now. I'm talking about what is inevitable. Be sent to your PO box. Thank you. Uh, well, you might be able to ask your dad to put a provision that says you can live there till the estate settles, maybe a year or two. I believe you're trying to say. No, I tried everything. The family's going to throw me out of here. I have tried. We've tried. And the day that he passes, I'm literally going to have to pack my stuff, and me and my wife are going to be homeless. But I'm doing a little bit better, you know. I mean, I'm going to build a houseboat and all that, you know, just a pontoon boat. But until then, we're just going to live in a tent by a river, and live off the land. Now, I am 100% disabled with PTSD, and I could be drawn that, but it ain't enough. So I choose to work. But right now, I'm having to take care of my dad because he's dying. And yesterday, I thought was the day. I thought it was the day. Somebody said, family, not so much. It sounds like my husband wants a houseboat too. No, it's my family. It is. It's actually his family. And it's not the houseboat like you think. I'm just getting a pontoon boat. Just an old raggedy pontoon boat. And right now we live in an 8x10 shed. And I'm going to tear this shed down. And I'm going to use some of it, because some of it can't handle the water, because it's made out of that particle board, and which is really like fancy cardboard, but that ain't going to hold up on the water. So I'm literally going to build it on the cheap. So it's not like a fancy houseboat that most people are thinking, okay? It's literally just going to be a little redneck pontoon boat with a box on it that I can sleep in. Those ballistic glasses are awesome. Had a small rock that came off the tire of a pickup, hit my helmet and chipped the helmet. It hit so damn hard. Yeah, I wear a helmet when I ride. That's facts. I got it right up there. We're right back there. I wear a helmet. I'm not a complete idiot. You know, a lot of people, I call them squids, okay? Which, I wear a helmet, man, because I got enough brain problems. I don't need no brain trauma. The ballistic glasses in a war combat situation and riding a motorcycle, that's saved that ass. All right. It's a mess. I'm a dang old mess. I've been looking for this comb. All right. So, you know, I love this thing right here. My mama bought for me. It's got a compass on it. Got a metal match. Pharisee rod. Call it what you want. You start a fire with it, but really, I like using a lighter. And, you know, I'm a runner-up for that show alone. And there is a 99% chance I'm going to be on that show. But no, it's not that I just want a houseboat. That's not it. I live in an 8x10 shed. I've lived in it for 8 years. Me and my wife and 3 dogs. On family property. They're going to throw us out of here when my dad passes. And it is what it is. Oh, cool, man. Hey, well, when you ride that bike, man, that's the way they look, bro. Cool. If you're not a member of an MC, we're always recruiting. But these will come in handy. You never know when you're gonna need some good paracord. Alright? You never know. Now, I like a cat tourniquet, but I also carry this other kind of tourniquet because it fits in my pocket. Carry one of these right here because it fits in my pocket and it's quick to get to. And I also carry bleed stop. In a combat situation, this could save your life. That's facts. And I got a whole box of it. And I work as a bouncer. And this bleed stop is very important. So I'm going to go ahead and put this back in the bag. Something like this is good to carry in your pocket. That way you got some bleed stop. Got 2 tourniquets. One, that little string tourniquet, which a lot of people don't like it, but I like it because it fits in my pocket. And then I got the cat tourniquet. I like it because it's a cat tourniquet. Alright. I need some room here. I'll be making a damn mess. So, in combat, you're going to need bleed stop. You're going to need a tourniquet. That's facts. I need another drink of my coffee. Now, I showed you that core EDC belt. And you can go on my channel and you can order one. But if you can't afford that, here's another EDC belt. It's not as good, but it is okay. But you need an EDC belt, not just a regular old belt. You need a belt that's built combat tough. That's just facts. Alright. And also, you know, I go out in the bush a lot. I teach wilderness survival. I got this metal match. And I got that Gorilla Tape wrapped around it. And then I got this chunk of magnesium. And this, I got a metal match on it too. This magnesium, you just shave pieces off of it. Hit it with a spark. It's good to have. Alright. Now, there's this thing that, okay, so let me put, you look like NASX. I'm not quite sure who that is, but I'm sure that's a good looking person. I got jokes, can I say? Now, look here, you see how much I believe in tourniquets. Matter of fact, I need to trim the loose strings off of this while I'm talking. But here's another cat tourniquet. I'm a big tourniquet advocate because I work as a bouncer. And when I was a contractor, that is what taught me to carry a tourniquet. Because that literally can be the difference between life and death. And right now, I got to cut all, you know how things wear. And you don't pull on loose strings, just trimming them off. Taking care of my stuff. Take care of your stuff. I need another box over here. So, I got another tourniquet. And it's good to have more than one. That way, if more than one person is bleeding out, you're not playing God and choosing who you save and who you don't save. That's facts. Now, I'll show you something else too. This is made by Gerber. And it's a good knife. And I appendix carry this one. I love that Tanto style blade. It just don't break. That K-bar that I showed you, it's got the same Tanto style blade. Made by Gerber. It's really good for self-defense. And you can adjust the tension on it. How hard or how easy it comes in or out. I like it not too easy to come out, because that can be dangerous. Alright. I know I'm piling stuff up here. Now, carry a cell phone. You need your good cell phone carrier. You know, them ones just clip on. You're going to lose your cell phone, man. Especially on a motorcycle. In the scuffle. Running and gunning. So, I bought this at the VA. There's a lady there. I think she hand makes them. And, I beefed this up because there's buttons here, but the buttons we're wearing. So I put Gorilla Tape on there. That's my answer for a lot of things, because I'm a redneck, so I'm going to fix a lot of things with duct tape. But a good phone carrier, if you're going to carry a phone, that's important. Alright. Now, in a world going to hell, a good little pry bar, I call this a universal key. This here, this is not a regular pry bar, man. This thing is strong. It's called the Jimmy by Bronco. It's got some awesome cord wrapped around it for the handle. But this will pry a metal door open. And in combat, you may have to pry your way in or out of something. And it's not too big. Okay? Because a good pry bar, man, you can use that for a tool to really wear somebody out. But for me, this is perfect. Because it'll pry, because I have used it to pry a metal door open. This will pry metal door open, and I don't know. It's a lot stronger. It didn't bend or nothing. So I believe this is like hardened steel. It's really strong. Good pry bar comes in handy. All right, and you know the hot sauce. Now you're like, why would you carry that in a Civil War or World War III? Well, I call it a battlefield pickup. All right. What I like to do is, and also, you know, I'll show you. I like to shine them in the eyes and spray them with the mace. And then, since we're at war, I'm talking about war, my idea is to take the superior weapon, because all I have is a knife and a light and mace, just stuff like that. I don't have a so-called assault weapon. I don't have a so-called sidearm, okay? Well, a good knife close up. I'd rather have a knife close up than I would a gun close up. But you hit them with this, spray them with this, beat them down with the hammer fist. Use your blade. Take their weapon or weapons and their mags, and possibly, if they're by themselves, drag them off and take their uniform. That way, you blend in. You can literally, maybe, you know, if they look like you, because you don't know. I mean, they could be from another country that looks completely different from you. That's where, you know, something like this comes in. You can cover your face like old outlaw did. But if they're, you know, like for me, if they're Anglo-Saxon, I will take their uniform and wear their uniform and blend in with them. And take their weapons and, you know, then from then on it's situational. What you do, you know, that's really what the situation is, okay? Alright. Now, because I do ride a Harley, I carry me some dang old tape. Damn, man, are you ready? Got me getting all mine together tonight. Not waiting for tomorrow. Thanks for the live chat tonight. That's cool, brother. Hey, that's another thing. Get organized. Been a while. Glad to see you still kicking. Thank you. Oh, Howling Sarge. Man, good to have you, brother. And Arnold, look here. Look, guys. I got this cool equipment and all, but my dad's dying. And I'm about to be homeless. So, if you got it, because I know people ain't got it, but if you could super chat me, I'd appreciate that. I'm just saying if you got it now. If you don't, that's cool. Just hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. But Super chats are damn sure welcome right now because I'm not able to work. Because my dad's dying from the Agent Orange. And I'm the only family member taking care of him. And my wife ain't but 5 foot tall. She cannot pick him up. So I'm literally having to take off work. It means I got no money coming in. And then when the family done told me when Dad goes, you got to get off the property. So it is what it is. Yeah, since I ride that Harley, you know I'm gonna have me some tape. There's a lot of uses for that. And yeah, I did get some of that waterproof and boot stuff in there. I can taste it. Now I'm gonna show you a lot of luxury things, like, I'm a biker, so of course my wallet's gonna be on the chain so I don't lose it. But that, I don't like the way that looks. That's wearing thin. But I'll show you how much money I got. Done. That's what happens when you ain't worked in a while. Taking care of Dad. Ain't got no money. It's what it is. And for the Harley rider, you know what that is. That's my key fob, so I can crank that bike up. I just can't afford a car. The insurance is too damn much. The gas is too much. I'm in an MC. I ride a Harley. Now, I love, now, when I was young, I went to a lot of concerts, but now, the only concert I would go to, and he don't do them no more, except for maybe local, is Ted Nugent. But a lot of people don't know this, but see that guitar pick right there? That pick, I don't know what they make guitar picks out of, but they are damn good to start a fire with. A guitar pick, you put a flame to that, and that thing is going to burn. You see that guitar pick right there? That guitar pick is going to burn. It is damn good to start a fire with now. Would I want to burn my Ted Nugent guitar pick? No, I wouldn't. But when I teach survival class, I go by the music store and I just buy a bunch of guitar picks and hand them out. They carry one of these, a couple of these with you to help you start a fire. They really work great. I encourage you to buy you a guitar pick. They ain't that expensive. This one I got old Ted Nugent threw it off the stage, somewhat. I got a video on my channel of me and Little Miss Prepper at that Ted Nugent concert with him playing in Orlando, Florida. So check that video out, man. It's really cool. And I like what he stands for: truth, logic, and common sense. I love him or hate him, I don't care. I like the man. He's a hunter, I'm a hunter. And again, I don't know what they make guitar picks out of, but dang on would they start a fire. That's facts. So here's my cool little pouch that carries stuff in that means stuff to me. Like I got a little thing, I got a lot of stuff in here, but I got a little shield in here that says world's best dad and all. I got 4 daughters, and one of them's an adopted daughter, she's a wonderful girl. And I got a son that's about to turn 18 years old now. He don't live with me. He's already got him a job and working at Publix. I would die before I ask my kids for anything. And but they will not hesitate to ask me. That's facts. And just for shits and giggles, okay? You see, I got a few of these, man, because these right here, that's the way to start a fire, man. Is these magnesium chunks. That start a damn fire real good. Now, I cut my own hair. And I'll tell you why. Now, I don't know how much these things cost now, because now everything costs too much. Alright. Yeah, Ted is the man. Tell him he is. Yes. Like you do. Yeah. What the hell happened? My phone froze up. I don't know if y'all can hear me, but my phone froze up. What in the hell? What the fuck? My phone froze up. Shit. Yeah, my screen is frozen. Can you hear me though? Can you hear me? I don't know what the hell's going on. No. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Shit. Oh, man, my phone froze up. What in the hell's going on? Can y'all hear me? Shit.